Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot reading for the week ahead whenever you're finding it. If you're watching along as I post because you're subscribed, this will be for the week of July 29th to August 4th, 2024. And before I get started, I want you guys to let me know in the comment section down below. Do you prefer if I offer shorter weekly readings with more bonus readings on the weekends, or longer weekly readings with maybe not as many bonus readings on the weekend? Let me know, okay? First card out for you is the Seven of Water, Sagittarius. I feel like there is a lot of options for what you can focus on now, and you're sort of like, what do I want to do here, okay? Because some of you guys, for example, you might have access to more money, more prosperity. And you're like, okay, do I want to invest this? Do I want to update my wardrobe? Do I want to there's just a lot of potential for things that you can do here. One thing I'm seeing here is high yielding savings for some reason. Like if you're not sure what to do, especially with your money, just make sure that you are investing it properly so that way it's not losing value over time. Things like that. And even like your objects, if you have, for example, some furniture for when you move, but you're not really planning on moving anytime soon, invest in like a high quality storage unit place or something like that to preserve your assets is what I'm seeing. If you have a car that you're not driving for whatever reason, say you're going on vacation for like 3 months, have somebody look after that and drive it regularly so the battery doesn't die or whatever. Just keep that maintenance. I'm also seeing car maintenance in general for some reason. So let me tell you, cars are so expensive, especially nowadays. Make sure you're getting the oil changed when you're supposed to. Make sure you're, taking really good care of it, filling the tires up, things like that. Just make sure you're taking good care of your assets is what I'm seeing. I am seeing that. If you have a home, a condo, anything of that nature, I'm also seeing this is a week for you to care for it, essentially, This is funny. The example that just popped in my head is something I've never done, which is vacuuming out like the little vent for your dryer, maintenance like that. For example, I'm such a hypocrite right now. This isn't my reading though, so we have the Lovers in reverse coming out as your second card. This is a no answer. This is you rejecting something, or I'm also seeing for some of you Sagittarius, you just might not be really feeling a relationship or friendship in your life currently, the reason why, what I'm seeing is a lot of emotional confusion. Have you ever talked to somebody who has a lot of word salad? And by that I mean like everything has to be a discussion. It's like they can't just accept a simple answer. I've known someone like this before. It is the most exhausting thing to do, where it's like I will be, I don't know, like hanging a picture on the wall. And they're like, oh, well, why are you hanging the picture there? Like, what's your thought process behind that? And I'm like, I don't know. It looks good. And they're like, oh, well, blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. And like, just talks too much. Have you ever met someone like that? I don't know how to describe it more eloquently, but like they overanalyze every little thing that you do to the point where it's absolutely exhausting. And you're just, they could be the nicest person in the world, but you're just exhausted by them. I'm seeing someone like that you could be dealing with. Oh my gosh, King of Water in reverse. Yes, absolutely, you're dealing with someone like this. Absolutely, 100% Lily. And you know what? I take that back. Like, they could be the nicest person ever. Oftentimes, that behavior is emotional manipulation. Like, trying to get a rise out of you. Or if you ever talk to somebody who tries making every little thing a debate, it is so exhausting. Like, why can't I just have my opinions and my way of looking at life without having to defend it? Like, why can't you just let me know what I know, have the opinions I have, and be like, okay, that's cool. Here's how I view things. Like, that's how a normal person talks. Like, here's your perspective. Here's my perspective. Here's where we meet. Here's where we don't meet. That's fine. That's fine because we're different people. And, the occasional like fun little debate is cool, but the people who debate every little thing you do are some of the most exhausting people on this planet. Like, oh, well, I just don't understand why you, like, shut up. The King of Water in reverse is one of my least favorite court cards in the tarot, because this is somebody who is emotionally manipulative, and on an extreme level, this could be somebody who tries to garner a lot of sympathy out of others, okay? Like, oh, I'm just having a panic attack right now, and it would be great if you could come over. I know you're with your friends at your birthday party, that you've planned and have been looking forward to for weeks on end now. That's fine. I can't go because I'm having this panic attack and I really need someone to talk to. But, like, shut up. Listen, I've had panic attacks before and I feel zero urge to make it other people's problems. So oh my gosh. I mean, like, now it's a whole different story if you're relying upon your friends once in a while for advice, for help, for insights. That is good. Hyper independence is bad, okay? But there are people who are legitimately, like, a problem with this, okay? And I'm seeing someone like that could be in your life right now. Another way this King of Water influence can subtly approach in your life. I'm going to give an example of, like, a stereotype that I've seen in the spiritual community a handful of times, where it's a guy who, like, is really into, spirituality. New Age spirituality, tarot, meditation, yoga, finding themselves. And, they take the ayahuasca and they're like, I had such a beautiful experience. I learned how to have empathy for the first time in my life. And, they come across as this very, like, centered and connected person. But, they run through people and use people constantly, and there's, like, this ego complex. They have a massive ego that they hide behind, like, oh no, I'm just a spiritual, no ego having person. And and these same types of people are the same people who question every other person's spiritual experience, like, oh, I just don't agree with the way that you pull your tarot cards out because you let them pop out of the deck, and according to my beliefs in spirituality you can't do, like, shut up. Sagittarius, I feel for you. These types of people are so exhausting. However they manifest, they will be somebody who tries to manifest as this good person, woke, like, or woe is me, I'm this great person. They're the quote-unquote nice guy or nice gal. Like, oh, I'm such a girl's girl. And then does, like, the most horrific backstabbing thing you've ever seen in your life, This is most likely a masculine person, though, for a lot of you. It doesn't have to be, though. It can show up in women, of course, too. All right, I just feel like you're over it. All right, and the universe supports you being over this. Seven of Water can be very confusing, though, because there could be elements of this friendship, of this relationship that you really love. You might have really great conversations with them, or you may see glimpses of them putting you on a pedestal and saying, not even putting you on a pedestal, just respecting you, just respecting you. Like, I see what you mean. Like, I understand your perspective. You're so right. And then, like, 70% of the time, though, they're arguing you on everything. You're not right. They just give off this general air of not respecting your opinion or, your autonomy to have your own individual life outside of them. It's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. These are also the types of people that expect you to be there for them whenever they want, but they are not there for you whenever you want. It's like, I just need somebody who communicates a lot better. And then they ghost you for, like, 3 weeks. Ace of Fire, passion, rumbling up. Yeah, I love this. It's like, I kind of really love this energy because you're kind of over whoever this person is. And you got, like, projects of your own going on, ideas, things that you enjoy doing, like hobbies or something like that going on for you. Or some of you could even be talking to a new person. Whatever it may be, like, I just find it a little bit funny. I just find it so funny because it's like this person wants themselves to be the center of your universe and you're over here like, no, I got other things to do. And then you're doing them and you're very happy about it. I got books to read. I got videos to make, whatever your thing is, my garden needs tending to. So Hanged Man in reverse. Oh my gosh. Victim energy. Woe is me energy. It's exhausting. Yeah. It's time for you to leave this person in the past is what I'm seeing this week. Absolutely. Because you know what? They're exhausting. They're they're commanding a lot of your energy and attention, or at least they're trying to. And this Ace of Fire is showing that you have really exciting things going on in your life right now that your time and energy is much better equipped to serve, Like, you have projects, goals, visions, dreams, friends, love, hobbies that bring you so much happiness, so much peace and creative fulfillment and passion. You know, you focus on getting your passion through those things as opposed to through this exhausting person, you know? And that might be why you still hold on to them a little bit with the Hangman in reverse, because you may feel very passionately about them, even though they're possibly like a covert narcissist. And there's just other areas of life that you currently have in this present moment that offer you passion. You're just not really putting enough time and energy to harvest that passion. Okay, so you're not going to be without this feeling of passion and excitement in life when you let go of this person. Let me tell you that. All right. The Tower in reverse. Yep, there's an ending here. It's time. It is time. And, you know, the best thing you could do here, the funniest thing you could do here, is really put this person in their place. I like handling situations like this with, like, the utmost logic. Like, absolutely not playing their games. So, Tower reverse shows an ending. And if you don't invite this ending into your life, there could be some sort of big emotions that come through from you. Like huge emotions, devastation, or sudden like truths that devastate you that can come through. Because, you know, when you ignore your intuition, when you ignore the universe, it's going to get really loud. Okay, emotionally, it'll get really loud until you finally accept, like, no, I gotta let this person go because they're doing nothing but bringing drama into my life and draining my energy. So, I mean, you can listen to me, save yourself the trouble, let this person go, and focus on this Ace of Fire energy here. Or, I mean, you can not listen to me or your intuition or the universe, keep this person in your life, and let things bubble over and have like a massive Tower moment that's exhausting, emotional, but it'll illuminate the truth to you at least. So the choice is yours, guys. Totally up to you. There's no wrong path. Honestly, I'm saying that genuinely. There's no wrong path. If you want to stay with this person and see what they have to offer, the universe will show you what they have to offer, but it will get louder and more dramatic over time. Just so you're aware. And yeah, I hope this helps you make the right decision, whatever that is for you. Another thing I'm seeing here is if you do let this person go because of all these readings and you don't play into their games, definitely expect some sort of Tower moment or outburst from them. I don't like to think that there could be people like this who are adults, because this is a very teenage manipulator thing to do. But like, for example, if you're breaking up with a narcissist, emotional, abusive manipulator, they may do something like, oh my gosh, I'm going to kill myself. And they threaten to kill themselves. And, you know, I've had people do that to me. Again, when I was a teenager. I feel like that's like level 1 emotional abuse and manipulation is the whole I'm going to kill myself if you leave me ordeal. And you know what? Let them. That's what I'd say. All right, go for it. I know that's heartless, but like, you're not going to manipulate me into staying with you. Because think of, like, try to empathize with that. Try to put yourself in their perspective. Isn't it hard? Because you would probably never do something like that. You know what I mean? A lot of you probably would never do something like that. So it's like, and here's the thing. They're not going to do it. You know, chances are they aren't going to do it. Because it's just an emotional manipulation tactic. And that's evil. Like, that is coercive. That's rapey. That's weird. Like, okay, I'm going to force you to be here by pulling out these emotions. And no. And if they aren't that dramatic, if they're a little smarter than that, they might do something else. Like, I don't know. They might do something else to try to get emotions out of you, to try to, you know, force you to stay or whatever. And if that fails, you know, then they might even just explode on you. So I'm just letting you know now. But yeah, interesting situation. I'm hoping for a lot of you it's not as dramatic as we're saying it is. But this Ace of Fire, it's so promising. So promising for you and worth every ending, every closed door, okay? Thank you guys for joining me. Definitely this is a reading where I would recommend watching for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs this week, because there's certainly a lot more to your week than just this situation. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there and spiritual life coaching sessions there, so check it out. Bye-bye.